Ooh, Furry Con, snowy moment. Can I buy this immediately? Hey, what's going on? I'm just Soul. In today's video, the dawning is here for the next 3 weeks. I already started my Furry Con adventures with my white ears and my iced claws on my feet, and I'm ready for action. I have no idea what this event will be like because I haven't even interacted with it yet. I just got on the game. This looks really pretty though, so that's cool. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and comment. If you want to see more content, subscribe. And with that, let's hop right in. All right. I am tabbed in wrong. All right. We're here. Pretty trees and stuff. I like trees. Let's see what we're looking at. Use Ava's oven to bake a cookie for Zavala. Done. 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 Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Take it to ye old bald feller. What the? Looks cool. There you go, pimp. Purchase an upgrade. Boom, done. I love Dawning Spirit. Do I get anything for these, or just for the title? Oh, that's unfortunate. What are these free weapons? Are they tier 5? Ooh, they are. Oh, and they're random rolled? Ooh. I like how that's literally just the memento we can't equip on guns anymore. That's like, I don't want to say that's BM, but like, it's literally just this that you can't equip on guns anymore. So that's kind of, I'm just saying. Especially because you can still get mementos from this too. But that, whatever. What do I know? So what do I do? Am I just gonna like, I guess just play the game? I mean, I can do that. I can do that. I really think I should play the snowball like event, right? Oh wait, oh, you want me to do the snowball fight? Oh, okay. No, we can do that. What sucks is that there's all these like Eververse ships, and they look sick, right? Don't get it twisted. But like, this ship just power creeps all of them because of like this stuff, and so there's no real reason to run any of them but this one. So I kind of wish all of them had this, but it's just it's how it is. Nothing you can do about it. Boop. Cirrus Plaza? You know, I actually would have preferred Eventide, just because it's, you know, in theme. See, if this game had a lot of money, we would have snow maps. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Like, you know how what they do with, like, Lost Sectors? Like, the Haunted Lost Sectors where they just put a bunch of candles everywhere and call it a day? They could do that with this. They could get, like, some PvP maps. Like, Midtown would be a good one. And just throw some snow here and there or whatever, and then just call it a day. I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. Alrighty. And I got a sidearm? Okay. Or I didn't. Never mind. How do I... hold on, I'm new here. How do I do that? Oh, this? Okay. Aurora. Return to Eva Levante. Got it. 90 plus the 10 from rangefinder. That's 100. That's 100 smackers right there. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So, we up. What is this? 4. Make a dark matter drizzler for the Dean of the Ionians. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm actually struggling to go through menus. Okay, so I need these. Dark matter, almost said Rizzler. Oh, I need dark matter, and I'll eventually need to make this. But dark matter. Okay. So what is that? Stasis, like stasis and strand. I can get stasis and strand kills. I actually really like this helmet ornament. I don't know where it belongs. Mask of Fealty. I think this looks sick. So we got that Marathon Vidoc that happened, or it came out yesterday, or it might have been the day before. Um, I, dude, I want to be excited. I really do. Cause like it's still a Bungie shooter, right? And so I know the gunplay is gonna feel incredible. But dude, extraction base are just not my vibe. I just really don't like them. And maybe that's for some other people. But for me personally, it is just not my thing. And so I do genuinely hope it does pull an audience. I hope there are people that do like Marathon and it does succeed, because like Cope Me thinks that the money that they make from Marathon will go back into Destiny, but I know it won't. But I mean, I hope they do like a free-to-play weekend or something, or like some sort of like free-to-play event before it comes out, and that's mainly just to fix the sentiment of what the closed beta had, because that was so terrible, and people are like just have a very bad opinion of Marathon because of how terrible that whole nightmare was. And so I think that would do good for them to have some sort of closed event. I mean, some sort of like open beta for people to play, so they can be like, yeah, no, guys, this is what Marathon is now. It's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? Marathon, like, I will probably play Marathon if they do a free weekend. I absolutely will, because it's free. You know what I mean? But the problem is that I'm just not an extraction base fan. There is nothing about extraction base that interests me in any way, and that's just me though. That's just me. I'm not calling it a bad genre or anything. I'm not calling out specific games for being bad. They're just not my thing. Arc Raiders. I was pulled into playing Arc Raiders because it genuinely did sound, based off of, you know, what people were saying, like, dude, like this is gonna be game of the year. And so I played the free to play weekend or week or whatever before it came out, and I played the tutorial, and then I was like, this game is not for me. This game it's so boring. It's literally just every other extraction base, and it's third person, which is not my thing. I do not do third person, especially from like a competitive standpoint, like PvP. I don't like third person. Again, that's all personal preference. If you like Arc Raiders, then keep playing it. I hope you're enjoying it. You're probably enjoying it more than I'm enjoying this game. But that is one thing that I do like about Marathon, is that it's first person. But knowing Bungie, it'd be weird if it wasn't. They really like their first person shooters. So I want to be amazed, because there's a universe in which extraction base are like the meta for shooters. You know, because right now I think we're slowly starting to leave BRs and go back to arenas. But I could be wrong. BRs could still just be like super meta. I think, at least when it comes to viewership, I think they still are. People really love watching BRs. There's a universe of extraction base, and it's just not this one. But it could be. It could be. Like, if Arc Raiders continues to excel, and then Marathon ends up being really good, then as like kind of as its like competitive counterpart, because Arc Raiders is like super casual, while Marathon's supposed to be more like hardcore, like Tarkov. And so they could just be two sides of the same coin, and they could really just like fit each other, and we could totally be in this like BR meta and extraction based meta, which would be interesting, because we've never been anywhere near an extraction based meta. I really like the theme shift that Marathon took, where it was they really went like this the super like dark sci-fi, almost like borderline horror game kind of feel, which I think is really, from an atmospheric perspective, I think it's pretty cool. Especially that final zone. The one where you're in like the UESC facility, like underground spot. I think that's really interesting. They seem to want to really push this narrative of like this game is very story driven, and so I want to believe them. Of course, my inventory is completely full. That the story will be like super important. I don't know what a story is like for a game where you constantly reset over and over again. I have no idea. I believe Arc Raiders has one, and so I can just see from them. But like I don't play the game, and so I don't really know how a story is told when you run the same mission 40 times. You know what I mean? And so that'll be interesting for sure. I get envious, BNS? No. Are these linears even good? Are linears even... What is good? I see people use Finality's Augur in Mint. Dude, I haven't played since Edge of Fate came out. So, like, I don't know what's good, what's bad. All I know is a lot of people cleared day one. I'm running the mission again. That's an accident. All I know is that day one, that it looks boring. Like, I just see people literally just... I see people literally just pop a turret and then just sit there and shoot them with a pulse rifle. And that looks incredibly boring. I'm so sorry, teammate. I gotta go. You know how it is. I gotta go. This is Renegades. How do I get to Kepler? Is this how I go to Kepler? Sure. Oh, yeah. The current damage meta looks incredibly boring. Like, that looks awful. But who knows? Maybe that's like... Maybe that's just some people's vibe. Is they just love just sitting there, pressing mouse 1 or right trigger, and that's just their whole thing. And if that's you, dude, you're boring. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, there's no way that's fun. What is Ikora doing here? I don't know. Wait, do I have Dean Rebecca unlocked? Is that this person? Okay. Ooh. For a second, I was worried I didn't have her. Peanut butter paw mint, which is dark ether cane and balanced flavors. I have no idea what balanced flavors is. I don't know how to get that. Why am I losing frames in my inventory? I do. Okay, so I need dark ether cane. What is that? What is dark ether cane? That's almost called them Scourge. What are those? Scorn? Is that Scorn? Where do I find Scorn? Is the Dreaming City still in this game? Isn't this Lost Sector Scorn? Wait, they still have Legend Lost Sectors? These are in the game still? Surely I got Dark Ether Cane. There we go. Oh, I got 5 actually. Look how happy that little dog Cookie is. That's so funny looking. So can I masterwork this thing out? Is that how that works? Did I act like I did? I know it makes it look like I've never played this game before, but like literally I haven't. And so this game is just, it's so different than when back in my day. But let's go give this dog his stuff. What do you want? I'm actually Unk. Straight up, I'm Unk. I don't play the game for 6 months, and all of a sudden I'm playing a brand new game. It's just the same game at worst. So this sidearm, I think Loose Change is bricked. I think this is not the pick. Maybe in higher content, a playing element will be. I think in higher level it might be better, because I think when I like kill an enemy and then it procs a jolt like off their body, like their dead body, I don't think it's actually proccing Loose Change for the reload speed. And so I'll see. I'll try in like a harder content where I don't just run around one-shotting enemies and see if it's a lot better. Return to Eva Levante. Alright. I saw a Volt Shot on what looks like the call. And so, dude, I thought we got a rocket sidearm with Volt Shot. Just like Indebted Kindness. Because, dude, I'm just saying, whatever that new arc sidearm, the Unfall, dog shit. Dog shit. I don't care. It's literally Indebted Kindness, but worse. It's dog shit. And so, because I have Volt Shot. It's got Rolling Storm, dude. Like, I don't care. Rolling Storm sucks. The GL, I think, is absolutely chalked. It could be good, but I don't know. Just I don't know if wave frames are actually like all that anymore. I feel like aerodynamics are just so much better. What the fuck is an iridescent engram? An engram containing a past Eververse item you do not own yet. Huh. Oh, it's like falling. What? No, that goes hard though. That goes hard. I love the red they chose too. That looks really good. All right. That's the Dawning. Let me start over. So that's the intro to the Dawning. I know this is all first take. Everything I do is all in one take. Dawning's here. Play the game, make cookies, get rewards. Just like it's been every other year, except for hopefully with less bugs than last year, because that was miserable. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and comment. If you want to see more of my content, you subscribe. I'm just Soul, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.